Well, hello there, everybody. Another week has gone, which means another weekly weight loss vlog. It is Monday, the 21st of October, and I'm sat in the office, looking outside. The sun is shining a little bit. It's a little bit breezy, but sun's shining. It's a lovely day. And yeah, let's get another weekly weight loss vlog done. So we're doing the 14th of October to the 20th. Not the 21st, that's today now. 14th of October to the 20th of October in this one. What have we got to discuss? Well, we're going to discuss check-in. It was my check-in on Friday, so not done one of those for a couple of weeks. And it does include post-holiday check-in. So I'll let you know how that's gone. And then we'll discuss the week's eating. My first week eating 2,600 calories instead of 2,750. I can't remember if I mentioned it last week, but I might have done. But yes, I've dropped my calories down by 150 calories a day. I'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. And how I tackled last week with a bit of a cold. Yeah, I had a bit of a cold, and how being ill can affect your consistency. So we'll go through all that. But before I get into the weekly weight loss vlog, I just want to touch on something else. So I've made a decision last week. I've had a few people inquire about my Boss Your Weight Loss plan recently, and I've had a few responses saying definitely want to come on board, but money's a little bit tight coming up to Christmas, so I'm going to join in the new year. Now, my one-to-one plan, I feel, is exceptional value for money. And I'll be honest with you, if anyone feels that they're not getting value for money for what they pay, I'll give you your money back, because I'm not that sort of person. I want everyone to feel like they're getting, value for money. And if you stick to my plan, you'll absolutely smash your weight loss. I've had 3 people on Friday, because my clients check in every other Friday, that have recently hit it on Friday, 100 pounds of fat loss. Like, they've hit 100 pounds of fat loss. It's absolutely, people are just smashing it on the plan, and I'm really, really proud of them. Yes, I put the plan into place, but it's you guys that do the hard work in sticking to it. But anyway, I've made a decision to drop the sign-up fee for the one-to-one plan. It's normally $49.99 to sign up, and then $29.99 a month for a minimum 3 months. You can work with me for 10 years if you want to, but you have to commit to 3 months if you come on board. And what does a sign-up fee cover? Well, it covers your plan that you get. It covers a weight loss ebook that you get. It covers direct instant access to the community before you even start on plan. It then also covers your plan until your subscription starts, plus admin fees, plus a few other bits and pieces. Anyway, I'll be honest with you, it's been messing with my head a little bit, because I've put my prices up over the last few years, like everything's gone up. Each January prices have crept up a little bit. But I've kind of ended up where, the monthly sign-up is more than the monthly subscription, and it just doesn't quite sit right. I like everything to be kind of even. Plus, like I say, a few people have been saying that, they're just struggling a little bit. Christmas is coming up. They want to get into their journey, but they need to prioritise their money a little bit as well for Christmas. So I've made the decision to reduce the sign up to the one-to-one plan. 20 quid cheaper, so it now runs in line with the subscription. So basically, it's $29.99 to sign up, and then $29.99 a month for 3 months, which is, for one-to-one weight loss coaching, it's an absolute bargain. When I set off doing my online coaching, I did set it up in a way where I could make coaching accessible to everyone. For what I offer on my weight loss plan, most coaches are charging at least £100 to £150 a month, and I charge £30. But I'm able to do that because I have the community, and a lot of the stuff I do on the plan is covered also in the community. How I like to describe it is, basically, if you were going to get a bus, like hire a private coach from here to London, from here, you don't even know where I live. Well, you might do. I live just outside Blackpool. It'd probably be about 500 quid, right? And if you were the only person sat on that coach, it would cost you 500 quid. But if you get 49 of your mates, it's basically going to cost you a tenner each, right? So you're all getting to the same place, but you're kind of splitting the cost between you. And that's the way I've set my coaching up, so it's affordable. But with the one-to-one, you do get me as a coach. No one else. There's just me. You get my WhatsApp, which you can WhatsApp me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you need me, you get to check in with me every 2 weeks. You get your plan filled up. When you message me. There's no one else. There is literally just me. Anyway, to cut a long story short, it's $29.99 to sign up, $29.99 a month for a minimum 3 months. So basically it's 120 quid for 3 months of one-to-one weight loss coaching, which, like I say, is an absolute bargain. And if you don't think it's a bargain after 3 months, let me know why you don't think it's a bargain. And if it's a justifiable reason, I'll send you your money back. You won't do, because you'll be at least a stone down in weight and you'll be absolutely buzzing. But anyway, as long as you put the effort in, right? That is a disclaimer, right? I don't sell miracle cures here. I'm not taping your mouth up and stopping you eating stuff. You do have to put the effort in. But if you follow my plan, as you should, and anyone can do, if you've got it in you to get your head at it, you'll be at least a stone down in 3 months. This time next year, you'll be at least 4 stone down. Anyway, there we go. Right. That's the end of that bit. I'll put all the details in the description. I'll put the inquiry form link in the description. And because you follow me on YouTube, read the description. You might get it even a little smidge cheaper than what I've just said as well. Anyway, there we go. Right. That's it. Right, let's get my check-in up. So it was, I'm going to get on my watch just so I can see time. I'm going to try and not waffle on too much. Let's get the old check-in up. Yeah, so it was post-holiday check-in. I didn't jump on the scales after my holiday. I did get back to tracking calories, but I didn't get back into consistent calorie deficit until last Monday. So this check-in is literally 4 days after getting back into it. I said on my live last Thursday, I was expecting a 6 pound gain. That's where I felt I was at. I felt I was at a 6 pound gain. And I've had a 5 pound gain. Right, this is my sheet up. So the roller coaster of weight loss for this year is still continuing. So as you can see, we've had a good few ups and downs. And I'm currently sat, I am currently sat a stone down from the start of the year, which again I'm happy with. My target for 2024 was to lose 2 stone in weight. So I'm a stone away, and I'm fully aware the end of the year is fast approaching. So the job now is just to get at it and see what I can achieve over the next 8 weeks. I've got 8 weeks, right? I've got 8 weeks to get at it. And then I'm done for 2024. My last official check-in of 2024 is the 13th of December. And there we go. Yeah, 13th of December. So let's see how far I can get to my target. Realistically, I want to be minus 22.2. Why? Because that was where I was at in April, before, the busiest summer I've ever had, really, in terms of events and holidays happened. I was minus 22.2 pounds down. So if I get to that, which is 8.2 pounds from where I'm at now, I'll be happy. That's a decent amount of weight to lose, really, in a year for someone that's not, for the stage where I'm at in my journey. I'm not really doing this for health reasons. Well, I am, I suppose. My main reason for trying to lose a bit of timber at the moment is trying to take a bit of pressure off my knees. But you know what? Touch wood, the last 2 months, my knees have been really, really good. In fact, they've got much better this year. And I don't know if it's because I've started spinning again. I've been doing a little bit of sort of rehab work in the gym. So I'm not trying to lose weight for my health. I'm healthy. I'm as fit as a fiddle. My blood sugars are good. My blood pressure's good. I exercise on a regular basis. I'm not a skinny mini by any means, but I don't want to be. You don't have to be a skinny mini to be healthy. I know loads of people that are skinny and really unhealthy, a lot more unhealthier than I am. So anyway, I want to finish on that downward trend. So yeah, like I say, we've been on the roller coaster for the last 5 months. great first 3 months or so, roller coaster for 5 or 6 months, and the last couple of months, 2-3 months of the year, let's get at it. So yeah, that's my post-holiday check-in, and I've not actually written it on, but I have. Right, I'm going to write it as post-holiday, just as a little log for me. So we've got pre-challenge, and then we've got post-holiday. So anything over minus £22 down for the year, I'll be buzzing with, and I'm just going to work my bottom off to get as close to that minus to 2 stone loss, £28 down. So that's a stone in 8 weeks. But I feel I'm carrying quite a bit of water retention. So, or I was when I weighed there. So that's probably £4 there. So I'm probably talking £10 of body fat in 8 weeks. With my current calorie deficit, it is achievable. So let's see what we can do. Right, let's get up. What are we getting up? My weekly calories. So yeah, so I've dropped my calories down to 2,600 a day. I probably touched on it last week. I might have talked about it in detail. I have no idea. I can't remember what I had for my breakfast yesterday without looking at my photos, let alone what I talked about in the weekly weight loss log last week. But anyway, yeah, I've dropped my calories down to 2,600 calories a day. And the main reason for that is I've always been really, really happy with my week's eating. Like Monday to Friday, I don't want that to change. I'm always relatively healthy. I'm always in control of my calories. But the weekends can run away with us as always. Now, don't get me wrong, last week I was bang with it. Was it last week? No, last week and the week before were obviously a bit hit and miss because I was away. But the week before that, I was 600 calories under. But, you know, I used to eat 3,000 calories a day as a personal trainer and did what I wanted at the weekend. I'll be honest with you, from mid-2018 to end of 2021, I did what I wanted at the weekend. I was guesstimating most days, pre-tracking in the morning. Was I sticking to what I was saying? No, but the scales were always very, very kind to me because I burnt so many calories. The reality struck when I moved more full-time into this job and stopped being a personal trainer and carried on eating like that. Gained nearly 4 stone back from my lowest point in 2019. And that's when I started to take my eating more serious at the end of October 2022. It was 2 years ago. And I did really good for a couple of months, but last year I was absolutely rubbish. I didn't do anything. I lost a bit, gained a bit, lost a bit, gained a bit. Kind of like what I've done this year, but without that initial really good drop, Jan, Feb, March. And definitely not because I keep looking back now at what weight I was, and I'm constantly this year about 10 pounds lighter than I was last year. So I was up and down last year, but I am doing better this year. But yeah, I dropped my calories in October 2022 from 3,000 a day to 2,750 and started being accountable at the weekends. I say this to so many of you guys out there. There are 7 days in a week, not 5. So many people track all the calories Monday to Friday, gets to the weekend, they do what they want, and then they wonder why they're not consistent with weight loss. So yeah, and I stuck to that and I maintained last year, which is fine. You know, it was all right. Well, I say I maintained. I was nearly 21 stone when I came back from holiday October 2022. Last year I hovered heavily around the late 19s, early 20s. So I kind of dropped a little bit, but nothing major. And this year I've kind of mainly hovered around like the mid to early 19s. So I'm all good with that ish. Anyway, what am I getting? Oh yeah, but I feel this year, looking back, weeks where I've had nothing on, right? I feel like I've been eating a little bit for the sake of eating. And I don't want to do that. And what I mean by that is, like, I've got my eating fully under control Monday to Friday, which means I'm banking loads of calories for the weekend, which is great, right? Food freedom, and I'm sticking to my allowance, which is putting me in a decent deficit. But I feel sometimes like I'm getting to Sunday and I've got 4,500 calories and I'm just eating them for the sake of eating them rather than really enjoying my food, as it were. So I was like, if I'm doing that, I can be on a little bit less, can't I? So I've reduced them down a little bit. And it is literally just to stop banking as many calories going into the weekend. How I'm going to do it, I have no idea, but this is my first week. So as you can see there, if you watch these on a regular basis, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's been absolutely fine as normal. Really low Monday, 2,002, 2,300 calories, 2,200 Friday, you know. And I banked, but instead of banking like 2,500 going into the weekend, I banked like 1,800, just a little bit less. And then Saturday I had 3,800 calories. Sunday I had 3,200 calories. Now, again, I always have a little analyse back. This is why I do these weekly weight loss vlogs. It's kind of me looking back, having a little look. Can I have done better? Yes. Why? I struggled yesterday. So I've gone 39 calories over my new allowance, which I'm buzzing about. I'm well happy. Sunday for me, I need to be honest with myself. Sunday for me is always a day where I want that to be my biggest calorie day. Right, I want that to be my biggest calorie day. I like my Sundays to be my biggest calorie day, especially if I've got nothing on. Now, if I've got something on, you know, again, even if I've got something on, like a bit of a do on a Saturday night, I still want Sunday to be my biggest calorie day. And Saturday, my calories just run away with me. So I wish Saturday and Sunday were flipped the other way around, which would have made yesterday a lot easier. I struggled yesterday to control my calories, even at 3,276. So that's something I'm going to work on going forward. So I just need to be, yeah. So last week, I ate on Saturday. I ate 3,294 calories last week. And last Sunday, I ate 3,800. So it's pretty much mirror imaged. And I was fine last week, though it doesn't really count. But if I look at the last full week I did before I went away, there we go. The last full, which is week commencing the 23rd of September, I ate 3,300 calories on the Saturday, 3,800 on the Sunday, and I was 600 calories under. The week before, I ate 3,274 on the Saturday, 3,800 again on the Sunday. I was 3 over my ideal deficit, and this is my 2,750 allowance, daily allowance. Week before that, I was pretty even Saturday, Sunday, 3,7 Saturday, 3,6 Sunday. Week before that, I was away in Edinburgh. Anyway, so there we go. So that's the only thing I'd say about, you know, I've stuck to my calories fine this week, just to be 39 over. I'm buzzing with that, but I just want to have, like, I want to flip that Saturday, Sunday calories around. Does that make sense? No, Neil. Yes, Neil. 3 bags full, Neil. Right, okay. I'm watching the clock, A, because it's easier for editing the video when I'm putting in these screenshots and stuff, and B, I'm trying to keep this down to half an hour, 40 minutes at the very most, because, you know, yeah, you've not got unlimited time to just sit there and listen to me waffle on about what I'm stuffing my face with. Anyway, right, so let's go do some eating. Monday last week, so this was me back on it fully after a week off on 2,600 calories. I had a Nature Valley peanut and chocolate chewy protein bar for my breakfast. I don't normally eat breakfast on a Monday, I normally skip it, but I just ate it, and I ate breakfast again today, actually. For my lunch, I had my creamy peri chicken and rice. I've made this and put it on TikTok as a recipe. So if you want it, it's one of my favourite meal preps, stroke recipes. I absolutely love it. It feels quite indulgent. It's got a bit of a kick to it, a bit of spice. Just get the mildest kind of Nando's or Nando's jute sauce you can if you're not a fan of spice. But I love it. It's loaded with protein, 526 calories a portion, 45 grams of protein, 4.3 grams of fibre, and it's low in saturated fat. It's absolutely banging. Really, really good. Afternoon snack, I had a Muller protein mousse. So Muller and My Protein have collabed. In fact, I'll show you. I am just editing. I don't know if you can see that. But I am just editing this week's Worth the Calories video, or I was before I decided to start doing that. And I'm reviewing them. We've got a salted caramel and chocolate one. I ate half of one. I ate half of the other one the next day. And then Rachel had a couple of that. And then we binned one. I wasn't a fan, to be honest with you, of the chocolate one. Anyway, I am editing. Yeah, that badge is getting edited now, which will be out tomorrow. tomorrow. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, that's that'll be out tomorrow. And then this has become a bit of a favourite now on a Monday night, because we're having it again tonight, is a noodle kind of chili stir fry. No, noodle chicken stir fry thing. So literally, bag of Ed noodle. Ed? It's Ed noodles. It's like an MP. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, a bag of egg noodles. You might know an Ed noodles. I have no idea. The mixed pepper stir fry, veggies from Aldi. Chicken breast, fillets, just in a bit of seasoning on top. And then, Aldi've got the Christmas party food in. Get the vegetable gyozas and the mini prawn toast. They are amazing. They're 30 calories each. So I'm going to have 2 gyozas, 2 prawn toast, 120 calories on the side. And then a grenade Oreo bar and some crisps, some party mix. Have I got a bag of party mix here? No, I haven't. It's in the kitchen. Honestly, you get it own bargains. Get it from... We got it from Iceland yesterday. They do these party mix. They do salt and vinegar, prawn cocktail. We've got the sour cream and jalapenos, which is what I call jalapenos. Flavour. They're just really light, which means when you weigh out 25 grams, 116 calories for 25 grams, which is great, and you feel like you're getting twice as many as like a Walker's multi-pack bag of crisps. Get them, the race. They only come in massive bags though, so get your scales out, weigh yourself a portion, wrap them up, leave them to one side, weigh yourself out another portion. I'm eating a bag of crisps every day up until Christmas. I love crisps, and if I eat something that I enjoy, that I really love, every single day, it takes away cravings of feeling overly restricted. I did it January, February, March. I ate a bag of crisps of some variety or some sort of crisp every single day. It's something I really look forward to. I love all my eating, to be honest with you. Anyway, that was last Monday. Tuesday, back on the, again, I filmed this for TikToks on my TikTok. Protein porridge, but a lower calorie protein porridge. So 40 grams of oats, 20 grams of protein powder, some honey and mixed berries. Absolutely banging, really, really filling. I had my peri-peri chicken. Well, I had a Chinese, Portuguese, Mexican fusion, I call it, because I always call that peri-peri chicken's Portuguese, isn't it? I always feel it's a bit Mexican though at the same time. But I did my noodle stir fry last Monday night, and I had probably a third left over. Again, watching old portion control. So I actually had that with a portion of the peri-peri chicken. So instead of rice, I had noodles. So yeah, it was like a Chinese top and a peri-peri chicken. No, a Chinese bottom, peri-peri chicken. It was delicious anyway. Afternoon snack, I had another one of those My Protein mousses. And I had some bruschetta. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not Italian. Bruschetta. No idea. Anyway, Aldi have started doing these garlic and summit. Garlic and oregano, or no, maybe garlic and basil. I don't know. Like crisp breads in the cracker section next to where the chocolate is in Aldi. Rachel always does herself what she calls a picky plate at lunch, or quite often has a picky plate, which is basically like a couple of crackers, some ham, some Philadelphia, loads of veggies, maybe some chicken sticks for a bit of extra protein, maybe an apple and maybe a boiled egg or something like that. She calls it a picky plate. And she bought them. They're absolutely sensational. And I was starving last, and I just fancied them. They weren't high in protein. They weren't high in fibre. I had 3 of them and a couple of slices of Parma ham for 200 calories. I didn't take a picture. Anyway, tea on Tuesday night. Oh, I made a beef ragu. I will have talked about my beef ragu lasagna last week. The meat that was left over, I just mixed some tagliatelle and some grande padano cheese through it. And then with a bit of garlic bread. That was tea. That was 930 calories though, tea. So my noodles and my creamy chickens, 526 calories. I just tracked it the same because instead of having rice, just had noodles. The calories would be the same. My porridge was 311 and my tea was 930. It's quite a big tea. Bag of crisps, Oreo grenade bar. Oh no, I just had half an Oreo grenade bar on Tuesday night and a bag of squares salt and vinegar. Wednesday, Nature Valley protein bar and a Satsuma. I had it in the car. I took a picture of this one. There you go. And then we rated the new McDonald's menu for lunch. 1,173 calories of McDonald's went in for lunch. I tried the McRib. I actually quite liked it. I wasn't expecting to. I had it years ago and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. And to be honest with you, the new McRib isn't the old McRib. It's a totally different texture. It feels more like the sausage patty that you get in a McMuffin. Anyway, we tried the new McDonald's menu, which is a bit rubbish. Why? Because you're not getting much volume and it's a lot of calories. And again, I really struggled to control my eating on Wednesday afternoon. And I didn't have a snack because I didn't have the calories for it. But Wednesday night's tea, I'd planned this. I had some beef brisket that was left over in the freezer that I defrosted. Had it with some gravy. And then had some mashed potato and loads of veggies. 700 calories of volume and goodness. 64 grams of protein. 13 grams of fibre. OMG, absolutely delicious. And then I had an Oreo grenade bar in bed at night. No, I didn't. I had half an Oreo grenade bar and a bag of crisps. Again, that was Wednesday night. Thursday, back on the protein porridge. Thursday's lunch was a bit of a mishmash. Rachel was out all day. So I had to I was like, right, I'm going to have the new katsu chicken curry from Aldi, the protein one in the freezer. I'll have it for my lunch. I'll review it. I don't really eat ready meals, but I got it to review for Worth the Calories video. I'll save you watching it now, even though it's on the video that's going to be out tomorrow night. It was absolutely cack, basically. It was shocking. In fact, someone commented, I literally put the warning on social media over the weekend. Don't buy it. If you're not bought it, don't buy it. It's rubbish. And someone actually put, it was all I had for my dinner, so I forced myself to eat a lot. And I was literally like, if you forced yourself to eat that and finish it off, put your mind to anything and you will achieve it. Yeah, it was rubbish. Anyway. Spoiler alert here, if you want to watch the Worth the Calories video, I'm going through the freezer because we're trying to empty it out a little bit because the big guy's coming down the chimney. Not me, we don't have a chimney, in December. Though I am getting a bit of a white beard nowadays. I've just hit my microphone, sorry. Rooting through the freezer, emptying out, I found some My Protein chicken doner meat, chicken kebab meat. It's probably been in my freezer over a year. It was 3 weeks out of date, but it's always been frozen, so I wasn't bothered. I defrosted it, I ate it. Was it any good or not? I don't know. But anyway, I had a couple of mouthfuls of that katsu curry. That went in the bin. And then I cooked up a load of this chicken doner meat and had it in a brioche bun. The most random dinner in the world. Tracked to 759 calories. But 86 grams of protein. I ate 225 grams of that chicken kebab meat. 329 calories, 51.5 grams of protein. And I had a pork schnitzel as well that I defrosted out of the freezer from my local butcher's. So yeah, an absolute mishmash of all sorts. That's why I had so much protein. Afternoon snack. I had a Freddo afternoon snack on Thursday. I had so much protein. I wasn't hungry for an afternoon snack at all, but I just had a bit of a sweet craving. We get him. I just had a Freddo. It was lovely. 100 calories. Well, 97 calories. Tea. I had jacket potato, cheese and beans. And I had some more of that chicken kebab meat. So this should be telling you now whether I thought that chicken kebab meat was worth the calories or not. I basically ate the entire bag in a day. There's 450 grams of chicken kebab meat in that bag. It ain't there anymore. And then evening snacks, bag of crisps, half a grenade bar. Where we at? We're at Thursday. We're at Friday now. How are we doing for time? We're nearly at 30 minutes, Neil. Come on, let's get going. Trust me, movement this week isn't going to take a lot. Friday, back on the protein porridge. My Chinese chicken curry, rice, plain rice, broccoli, chicken, curry sauce. My protein porridge on Friday was a little bit more calorific because I added 15 grams of peanut butter, so it's 424 calories. My chicken, broccoli, rice, curry sauce. Windy pots. 578 calories. Do you know, I had another Freddo on Friday afternoon. Again, full, not hungry, bit of a sweet craving kicking in. Maybe it's because I've reduced my calories, no idea. And then Friday night's tea, I did a homemade, salt and pepper chicken, egg fried rice, and curry sauce. I say homemade, I used Iceland's chicken breast fillet, like goujons, salt and pepper goujons. They are really, really good. It's chicken breast fillet, in a sweet salt and pepper coating. I made my own egg fried rice. I have filmed it. Guess what? That'll be out on Wednesday. So you've got a worth the calories video tomorrow, and you've got how to make my salt and pepper chicken, egg fried rice, curry sauce for 868 calories. That was my portion. Oh, and that actually, I'm lying there. The actual portion of egg fried rice, chicken and curry sauce is under 800 calories, but I had some of them vegetable gyozas with it, so that just bumped the calories up by 70 odd calories. But if you just had what's in the picture there, that is about 780 calories for salt and pepper chicken, egg fried rice and Chinese curry sauce. And it tastes unbelievable. Honestly, I will put my egg fried rice up against any takeaway. I mean that. I think it's as good as any takeaways. And then in bed at night, we had some of that party mix crisps. I had the high protein M&M bar, which are really, really good. They're less than 200 calories, 15 grams of protein, and they like satisfy any sweet craving. And then I also had an Aldi watermelon lolly. They're under 60 calories. There's just something about them. I'm not going to say anymore. Go try them. If you like a lolly or an ice cream, it's like a cross between a lolly and an ice cream. I don't know how to describe it, but they are literally under 60 calories. Are they worth it? I'll do it I need to do them in a worth the calories video. I'm going to do them in a worth the calories video because they are well worth the calories. Oh, I don't need to watch it now, Neil. Saturday morning, protein porridge again. I've had that a lot last week. Oh yeah, we're in the fun. This is kind of the fun eating. This is where my 3,800 calories went. So Saturday morning, I had protein porridge again. Saturday dinner time, I reviewed these new Mega Toasties that are in Aldi. I was not excited for them whatsoever. They were all right. That's all I'm going to say, and I preferred one more than the other. I'm not going to say anymore because they're going to come up in a new, not this week's worth of calories video, next week's worth of calories video. In fact, I might edit and shuffle them in. To this week's worth of calories video, because I need to get into a bit more of a better routine with the worth of calories video. Basically, my idea with the worth of calories video is whatever I eat from now until Sunday goes into next week's. But I'm kind of like, and yeah, I don't know why that's not happened. Anyway, leave it with me. I might edit them in. I'll edit them into this week's worth of calories. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Are we doing that? Yeah, we'll do that. Afternoon snack. Oh, we made some Rice Krispie cakes. So I had half of one of them on Saturday afternoon. And I had some crisps and... I finished off one of the toasties. Yeah, I finished one off. I ate like 2/3. Rachel tried them. I ate 2/3 for my lunch kind of thing, reviewing them. And then, I finished them off. I finished one of them off. And then tea. I did homemade mac and cheese. I was a bit disappointed in it. It was really good. I messed it up. I made it on Friday. And just for ease. And then I plated it all up into my oven-proof dishes, ready to go in the oven. And I just cooked it way too long in the oven. So it was dry as a duck's bum in a sandstorm. It really, really was. It was nice. It didn't taste bad, but I wanted it to have a cheese pull and to be creamy, and I'd overheated it too long. So yeah, it was, and it was 800 calories. No, it was 750 calories. And, when you eat something and you're like, you shouldn't eat it because it's not worth the calories. That wasn't worth the calories. But when I made it fresh and tasted it, it was absolutely banging. So I think I just cooked it too long. I think I had it in the oven for about half an hour because I was trying to do loads of other bits and pieces. And it needed 10 minutes just to reheat it. Anyway, I did basically, I was trying to do like an American theme, mac and cheese, barbecue chicken tenders, and a bit of broccoli. It was nice. But the whole meal was about 1,150 calories. It should have been better. And then we had an ice cream sundae afterwards, which was sensational. So there was some Nutella ice cream in there, some Haagen-Dazs in there, the Rice Krispie cakes that we've made. I bashed one of them up and sprinkled it in, and a bit of squirty cream on top. 500 odd calories. That was worth the calories. And then in bed at night time, do we have anything in bed? Oh, in bed at night time, I had a bag of crisps and Aldi's version of a Tunnocks wafer, caramel wafer. And then Sunday, I had my sugary cereal that I always have on a Sunday morning, which was the peanut butter and cocoa balls, but not, they were in bats because it was like Aldi's cocoa peanut butter balls, but bat shapes because it was like from the Halloween range. Had another McDonald's for lunch. That was our second takeaway of the week. We've been out shopping. We tried, where did we go shopping? I don't know, we just went out shopping. We were meant to try and take something back for Rach, but we couldn't. We wanted a Foot Locker, but the one in Preston shut down, so we couldn't take it back. So we went mooching around the shops, and then we went to the range, which is ace, looked at all the Christmas stuff, and then we just got McDonald's on the way home. Afternoon snacks, didn't bother. For tea, the most random tea in the world. Ended up with a couple of bacon butties, some salt and pepper chicken that was left over from the other night when I did the Chinese, and a hash brown. Absolutely the most random kind of freezer tea, quick tea, as it were, but it's just what we fancied. Again, zero health. And then last night in bed, had another one of those watermelon lollies, a bit more Rice Krispie cake, had some more party mix because we bought some yesterday from the range, which has an Iceland in it, or our range does, and some popcorn. So my McDonald's yesterday was 1,359 calories. I had a chicken sandwich, medium fries, 2/3 of a double cheeseburger because Rachel ate a third. I had 3 nuggets, I had a mini McFlurry, and half an apple pie. There we go. That is my week's eating. Weekends, as always, more unhealthy than during the week. I just want to flip my Saturday, Sunday round. Right, where are we at now? Are we well? Oh, we're at 36 minutes. Right, I'll have this wrapped up soon. Let's do movement. Movement last week, for me personally, was pretty dang rubbish, if I'm being honest with you. It weren't the best. I'm just making sure the sound's recording. It is. Why was it not the best? A few different reasons, actually. Number one, I had a cold. So last Monday, I was like, I've got a bit of hay fever. That developed into a full-blown head cold by Tuesday. I didn't feel great. So I didn't feel bad. I very rarely feel ill. I just felt a bit, nah. So I didn't gym on Tuesday. I went to the gym and sat in the steam room instead of training. Wednesday, I went to the gym but did rubbish because I wasn't feeling 100%. I went but didn't do much. Thursday, I didn't go to the gym. That's my exercise really, isn't it? Let's look at steps. Anyway, last week, my steps were pretty decent on Monday. Other than that, they were pretty average, if I'm being honest with you. Like I say, Tuesday didn't feel great, so just did what I could. And that was kind of the same all week. So I just wasn't 100%. I got my head down. I've averaged 10,235 steps, so it's not terrible. But for me personally, I felt like my steps could have been a bit better. And I do quite a lot of steps when I go to the gym. And yeah, if I get my, let me just get my exercise up. There you go. Weights, I did Monday. Didn't go to the gym Tuesday. Did Wednesday, but did rubbish on Wednesday because I was just not feeling too good at all. I wasn't, like I say, I don't know how to describe it. I wasn't like, I was able to move around. I just wasn't buzzing, basically. Friday, I was feeling a bit better and trained pretty decent, but I had a bit of a tight chest. But it is what it is. And then I did jump on the cross trainer, which was an absolute mistake. Did it really, really slow. But yeah, I jumped on the cross trainer on Wednesday. Really slow. I did like 20 minutes cross trainer, 25 minutes weights. And but really, really slow. It was just one of those weeks. You know, I still gone to the gym 3 times. And I didn't do my spin class because my chest felt a bit tight. And obviously, trying to talk, trying to breathe properly while your chest aches can be a bit dangerous doing a lot of intense exercise with a bit of a tight chest. And I was like, yeah. So basically, last week, bare minimum for me. My bare minimum is gym 3 times a week, and I went 3 times a week. My bare minimum is 10,000 steps, and I did 10,200. So I've kind of just done my bare minimum, but I weren't feeling great. So, yeah, there you go. That's it. I've got no more to say. I wasn't feeling great, but I've done a bit. So it will be I'm much better now. I've still got it. It's still sat here a little bit, actually, but I'm feeling much better now. And we'll be back. We'll be on full swing this week. Gym 6 training sessions. We're going to try and get them steps up to an averaging like 11,000 a day, something like that, as best we can. Right? That's it then for another week. We're done. What have I learned from last week? Well, I need to flip my calories round. I need to have less on a Saturday, more on a Sunday. Other than that, I'm happy. I think I've done all right sticking to these 2,600 calories this week. I don't feel any more hungrier. I feel a bit more in control. I certainly don't feel like I've overeaten at the weekend. But yeah, just want to flip those calories around. That's it. Movement are we back up and running? I think we've got about 8 left, yeah. 8 left. Eight weekly weight loss vlogs left for 2024. Maybe 9. Maybe 9. Well, actually, I'm going to track calories all the way up to the 22nd of December. So the last weekly weight loss vlog of the year will be Monday, the 23rd. I think I'll be doing one on Monday, the 23rd. I'll see. Yeah, I probably will do. Of December. God, we're talking about Christmas. Right, forget it. Stop talking about Christmas. Just disappear now. We don't need to talk about Christmas. Right, that's it. As always, thanks very much for tuning in and having a look at the weekly weight loss vlog. Tell your friends, tell your budgie, tell your nan, tell your hamster, tell anyone that you see in the street, get them to follow The Real Lost Boss on all my channels. I would be eternally grateful. And like I say, all the details to the Boss Your Weight Loss Plan, the community, inquiry forms, everything's in the description. So get on with that. Right, and until next time, make sure you are, you know their drill. Make sure you are bossing your weight loss.